Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we're going to be using the Pumpkin Spice Close to My Heart collection for this layout. We are going to be using the workshop kit, and also I'm going to pull in a piece of wood grain that is from our wood grain paper pack. You can see right here I am going through some of the papers, and you can also see there are a few papers that are not close to my heart. When Kathy and I were in Illinois, I told you we went to a local shop. She said, support local. And so I did pick up a few fall papers from there. I can't wait to get get to working on those. I think I'm going to use them for Mini Kit Monday for November. Anyways, right here I am going through the papers, seeing what I might like to use. There's that wood grain. Oh, so gorgeous. And then I do pull in these blues. One of them is from a mix and paper pack, but I don't believe that it is the September-October paper pack. I think it's a previous one. And then I have a couple scraps, and of course that Harbor cardstock that I've been obsessed with. I am going to use that wood grain as the background. Right here you can see I'm pulling out pieces. See, I didn't know exactly where I was going to be going with this layout, but when I saw those banners, that's when I decided, well, we're going to have a layout with a cluster of banners. We're going to put it at the top right. You'll see it come together. You've seen probably layouts like this before from me and also from other people, I'm sure. Banners are pretty popular. I don't know if they're as popular as they used to be, but I am still quite loving them. I do use banners a lot. Right here I'm cutting fishtails in the end. I'm doing it the lazy way, where you just kind of pinch the paper together and use your scissors to cut it up at an angle. If the banner is big enough, you don't really get much of a bend in it, but even if I do get a bend in it, I don't mind, because I do love that texture. It'll pop up off the page a little bit, the end of the fishtail, so I don't really mind it when that happens. So you can see I just kind of laid them out up at the top, not in any particular order, just kind of laid them down there. I did pull out two 4x6 photo placement holders. I've been doing this quite a bit lately. Now it just became, when I was away scrapping in the hotel room, is when I started really doing it, and it just became something I have enjoyed doing. I'm really looking forward to getting the pictures from this holiday season and putting on there. I will share those with you when I do that. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, this thought that I'm having about making layouts this way might not work. I'm not sure. I'll let you know if it's working for me to make the layout and then add the photos. We'll see. So right here, I did decide I wanted to put something at the bottom. So I use this really pretty dot paper. This is probably one of my favorite papers with the Pumpkin Spice collection. I'm also going to put this branding strip on there. I wanted a little bit more navy blue, not navy blue. I am sorry, Harbor. It's one of our new colors. And you know that even before Harbor came out, I was still obsessed with navy blue. So I guess this isn't really anything new other than the color that close to my heart it's carrying. In this workshop kit, there are die cuts, and I did pop these ones out. It says, my favorite color is autumn. It's really cool in the workshop kit because favorite and color, they're spelled two different ways. There's 4 die cuts until 2 favorites and 2 colors. One of the favorite is American spelling, and one of them is with a U, same with color. So that's pretty cool because they're catering to not just people here in the US, right? So, of course, we don't just have makers in the US, they're all over. So, yes, I thought that was really pretty cool, and that's very inclusive. I love that. I love that idea. I think it was really cool. So, I do mat these photos with that Harbor cardstock, and right here you see I just cut a couple little strips. I figured I want to have a couple more banners. I'm going to put a little bit more blue up there because I do have that blue strip down at the bottom with the leaves, so I do want to add a little bit more up there. Now this right here is one of my newest purchases from Close to My Heart. They have a 3-pack of gel pens with different points. I think I'm using the big one on this one where I'm drawing the lines around it. I did that because some of the pre-printed ones already have those lines. So I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity for me to pull out this set of white gel pens that I've been wanting to play with. So yeah, it worked out perfectly. I absolutely love how that turned out, and especially with the big nib. I'm trying to look for the pen, and I don't know what is the big. I think it's the 10. There's a 8, 10, and a 5 maybe. The small one is the one that's missing in that pack. Really cool. I am super glad I picked that up from close to my heart. It was really, really interesting. Okay, so right here I am going to just put these banners down in a way that I find pleasing to my eye. As you can see, it's not the same as what it was when we had first had them up there. So that's why I said earlier that I just put them down all willy-nilly. I wasn't attaching them yet. So right here I'm putting them down where I like, but I wanted to make sure that you could see my title, because my title is going to kind of overlap that. My favorite color is. That is why I put the plain ones, 2 of the plain ones, like the big gray and then that shortbread color one over to the side, because I didn't want my title to get lost in the pattern of the polka dot. It ends up turning out fine. You can actually read the title. It turns out great. I will end up putting down the favorite first and the is first, because I want it to be right there on that line. I didn't want to have any weird funky gaps that annoy me. The top of the F still has a little bit of something, but that's okay. I'm going to live with it. And then I'm going to put down my and color. Now I wanted to have that A kind of come up between the space between color is. So I put that one down last so I can fit that A up in there. Now the word autumn, I am going to be popping up on some foam tape. You can see right here. So we'll say my favorite color is, those are flat to the page, just with adhesive. And then it says autumn, and the autumn I am going to be popping up on some foam tape like this. It does take quite a bit of foam tape. I probably should have used the little foam dots, but that would have required me finding them. Now my desk is a treacherous mess right now, and I need to just take a couple hours to clean it up, but then I'm not scrapbooking if I'm cleaning up my area, and that's not fun. So I didn't really want to do that. Okay, you can see where I had made those 2 harbor banners. One of them I'm going to put down at the bottom, and here I'm going to start pulling off leaves and flowers from the die cuts that is in the Workshops Your Way kit. There are a ton of leaves, there are a ton of flowers, little trees, circles, a couple pumpkins. I think there's several pumpkins that are like 2-piece you piece together. This kit was pretty amazing. I did not make the layouts that were pre-planned, which you can absolutely do, and I have done in the past, but I just went on my own direction, and I just kind of let like with this page in particular, I just kind of let the die cuts guide me, right? I mean, I didn't have a plan coming in. I started taking apart the die cuts, and it's kind of funny because I did that exact same thing this morning. I sat down and made a page. I like to make pages in the morning, you know, when you're waking up, blah, blah, blah. They're not usually the best pages, but anyways, I did that same thing this morning. I was pulling out some of the die cuts, and it happened to be the circles, and the circles, that's what guided my page this morning. That will be coming up, I don't know when, but soon. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of this autumn. See, I wanted to have this little cluster right here between favorite and autumn. That would be just a big blank space if it wasn't there, and that would be not any good. I am going to have a cluster, you can see, to the left of my, and then we're going to put the cluster down here in the bottom. I think this bottom cluster might end up being my favorite. I think it is so cute. And again, I've mentioned this before, and we've talked about this before in past videos. I am still on this kick where I am just popping up the bigger die cuts. I'll just pop up the ends, one end, and the other end will be flat to the page. That is still something I've been enjoying doing this month. Is it a trend I'm going to keep on? I don't know. But yeah, I've really been enjoying doing that this month. And you can see on this page in particular, I've actually added a lot more than what I have been doing in the past. I went through that phase where it's super, super simple. I'm still super simple, but this one, it's got a lot more layers and a lot more just different things tucked in than what I usually have done the past, I don't know, 2 months since I've been scrapbooking again. You can see my little 3 white gel pens. See, it comes in a pack of 3 over there on the right-hand side. Very cute. You all should hop over there and pick you some up. Also, Close to My Heart's now selling Le Pens. So I did, when I ordered those white gel pens, I also ordered the teal Le Pen. Super, super cute. Love this thing. Might have to order more colors. Not might have to. You know I'm going to, so stop it. Okay, so these are the cute little flowers. Actually, there's 4 of them that I think on that in the die cuts, but I only used 3 on this page. I put 1 in each of the clusters. And here I'm just taking, see what I was saying? I'm adding a lot more than I usually would. I tucked in some little stickers around the page underneath the clusters and bits. This is so cute. I love how it turned out. I am going to pull out some white splatters. That's with the Dina Wakley gloss spray. The white and the gold gilt are my favorite so far. Again, we do sell several other colors, but those are the 2 that I have used the most. The white I am absolutely obsessed with. Of course, I've said this before. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill this out with some of the gold glitter gems, also from Close to My Heart. We're just going to put those down around the page. I cannot wait to find pictures for this, because how cute is that going to look? Like, say on this left or this right hand side of this photo, like right there, how cute would that look if my journaling is in white gel pen, or in that space to the left of Autumn? Oh, that's going to look so cute with white gel pen journaling. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please check the links down below. Hop over to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com if you'd like to support my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.